LA Thieves, they kind of suck. They kind of suck for what they should be. And you're not gonna look at their roster and tell me that 5th, 6th acceptable.
No,
it's
not
acceptable.
at all.
They kind of suck. And then you go out and you get 3-0'd by a team that on paper you're much better than. And it's
I erased that LAG series. I didn't even realize
you
they played
have,
that.
yeah, you have to.
That
I'm like,
makes a good point, though. The idea that twice now, first in that Gorillas series, and then almost against Optic, they've been up 5-2 in a search. They've looked really, really good in that map 2 search. 5-2, you think, okay, that's put away. They've got it. Gorillas come back and 6-5 them, and then they went to a round 11 1v1 on the bomb with Optic. What is going on with that?
I think once again, it goes back to just their fundamentals. Like there are times where they have the complete advantage in the scenario and they throw their lives away. You know, when you look at the other top teams right now, they are, I say play like a herb. If you're in the upper hand, you don't have to make the move. I know I already said that, but it's like when you watch LA Thieves,
that's correct though.
30% of the time they make the smart play. Mm-hmm. But the other 70%, they're like challenging off headies, pushing where they could just be playing a corner. And that's what you see, even in the S&Ds, like versus Optic and Gorillas, when they went up 5-2, those rounds were great on the side of LA Thieves. And then you kind of just see them slowly go away from that game plan and make just questionable decisions that aren't necessary. You're up. You did all the hard work. Now just close the game out. And it's just something they need to work on. I don't know why they're not there yet, especially with Austin. I don't know if it's a mindset thing. People aren't getting on the same page or
Temp,
what.
Potentially the struggle that could happen with Temp and Slasher if Temp doesn't kind of just get with the program. You had mentioned that before. Could that be part of it?
I personally don't think it's a one-person thing like that.
It's definitely not a one-person thing, but I will say, and it's not even at Temp specifically, it's just because Tej and Ken have already teamed with Austin, is the whole team just needs to buy in to that way of thinking, right? Like having that play style. Because if you don't, not only are you going to get games like you got in the major from LA Thieves, but it's just going to create some tension with Austin because he expects greatness. He's got the I almost said Michael Jackson.
Michael Jordan. He does. He has that. He wants to win, and anything else is beneath him, and he's gonna react accordingly. Take that good or bad.
Exactly.
But what do you think? I think personally, now Kenny is disgusting. I've been saying this. I'm on record saying this. Kenny's gross. Kenny's absolutely amazing with an M4. Give him a Craig, he'll be absolutely amazing. But I think that Kenny should be running a sub. When he came on to the scene, he was teaming with Accuracy, Chino, and Theory. Most of those aren't even pros anymore. And he was winning. He went back-to-back tournaments as a submachine gun. You teamed with him. You went to the finals and won.
Best player, in an individual game, he might have been the best player that I've ever played with. Because he was doing everything that he was doing, MVP numbers, every event with a sub. And I get why he kind of transitioned away from that in Black Ops 4 and even in MW, because the subs weren't as good. The PPSH, when he came into the scene, was like a do-it-all gun. But the AK-74U is a do-it-all sub. They need that aggression and that just impact that he brings to a team.
That raw talent, extra kills. I remember in World War II at one point, he got a 4-piece against, I want to say it was Echo Fox.
It was Echo Fox.
To win the game. That doesn't happen, just by himself. And he's just a guy, when you look at the other top teams, so I look at Atlanta, and they have Simp and BT, the best 2 subs, if not, or Dallas, Shotzi and Hoop, the 2 of the best subs. Envoy and Scump, the best subs. Kenny is right up there. Kenny has the potential to be one of those guys, if not better than all of those guys. And I feel like you're taking away from that potential that you could have.
Now, and I don't know, I kind of want to get your take on this. Do you think because he switched away, from that SMG role, that mindset, that he doesn't want to go back? Or do you think he's just kind of doing what he has to do for the team? They want him on the M4, for example, right now.
I think
because he was asked with the SOG in Black Ops 4. That's why I had
he was. No, he was really bad with the SOG at the start of Black Ops 4. Let's not ignore that. But the SOG was also bad.
Yeah.
At the start of Black Ops 4.
It wasn't
a bad gun. And then it got buffed. And even if he had kept running it when and after it got buffed, he would have been good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. I don't know why they wouldn't have him on the 74U consistently. But I don't know if it's a him thing or a team
I think
thing.
I heard that he wants to run an AR. Right? He's really good with it too.
He is.
He is. He's
It's
really good
just
with it.
how the team dynamic is
Right.
with him running it.
And also you have TJ who's been a sub his whole life, and then Don who's been running a sub now for years. So maybe it just fits the team like that. But I honestly feel, I'm not saying make a team change or whatever, any drastic things like that, but I just think that you should try it, see how it works. Or keep getting waxed in respawns by Optic. You just keep getting body slammed in all the respawns.
To be fair, though, I did some deep analysis on that series. I'm telling you, people are gonna cook me. I already know what I'm about to say. They had a great opportunity to win both those hard points, but it didn't come down to like what gun was Ken using.
No.
It was literally just like, why the hell are you moving? Just literally stay still. And they would give up control time after time because of just plays that don't need to happen.
I don't disagree with you. First, when I say switch to a sub, I don't think that's going to just drastically change the team.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? You have to do things the right way still, be on the same page. I just
think they're just behind right now. As simple as that. I think a role swap could help, but their awareness in the game, their knowledge is just not as good as the other top teams.